Good morning YouTube, this is Oscar Falkrock from SkinnyFatTransformation.com, and today I'll answer a new question. This question comes from the same reader as yesterday, and he asked me, can you build wide shoulders through bodyweight training alone? In my own experience, the answer is both yes and no. If you're a beginner and you can do less than 15 chin-ups and less than about 20 push-ups, then you're gonna see good growth in your shoulders just by doing these simple exercises. Because when you can do, let's say, 3 chin-ups and 5 push-ups, and this is how a chin-up looks. You pull yourself upwards, and when you do this motion, you train the back of your shoulder. So you put a lot of stress on your shoulders by doing chin-ups when you can't do that many reps. And the same applies for push-ups. When you can do, say, 5 push-ups, then you do like this pressing motion. So you use the front of your shoulders. It's like the bench press, which uses the front of the shoulder. And you also train the medial shoulder at the same time. So you hit all 3 shoulder heads with just 2 exercises. And that's why I recommend beginners to do simple bodyweight training, push-ups and chin-ups. You don't need any direct shoulder training because as a beginner you have very fragile shoulders. So by doing push-ups and chin-ups, you can prepare them for heavier training like shoulder presses in the gym and some lat raises too. And if you know, or you probably have a friend or two that have gotten injured in the gym doing shoulder training, and the reasoning to why they got injured is because they did too much too fast. If you do a lot of direct shoulder training in the beginning without preparing them first, then there's a huge risk of injury. And if you also use bad form on the exercises, that just increases the risk. So start with building a good base through bodyweight training, and once you got the base, you can progress into weight training. And now back to the question, can you build wide shoulders with bodyweight training? Well, let me be honest, if you have very narrow shoulders naturally, like I do, like I have pretty much no shoulders, and even after 5 years of training, they're still one of my weakest body parts together with my calves. And I'm still struggling getting that round look. Like some days I wake up and I see my shoulders are pretty round because I have some carbs in my system, and other days I wake up and they look really flat like today. So my shoulders are definitely a weak body part of mine, but still I managed to build a pretty good size on them. And the way I did it was by first mastering bodyweight exercises. And when doing that, I got some decent size and definition. I remember diamond push-ups were the exercise that gave me some nice striations on my shoulders, you know, like the lines you have on your shoulders when you flex them. And handstand push-ups also gave me some decent size, but they're not practical for most people since they're more of a skill exercise than just a resistance exercise. But the real growth came when I started doing a lot of rear shoulder exercises. When I started doing drop sets for my rear shoulders on machines, you know, the reverse pec deck in the gym, and also like bend over side raises for rear shoulders and lying on a bench side raises. That's when I got some real good growth on the shoulders, and I combined that with standing up dumbbell lateral raises and shoulder presses. They are also a pretty good exercise for shoulders, but they're like lowest on my list. The raises are the #1 weight training exercises for shoulders. So to conclude this video, bodyweight exercises are good for growing your shoulders as a beginner, but after a certain point, they're not gonna stress them enough, and then you will have to either do advanced bodyweight exercises like handstand push-ups or muscle-ups, or you can progress into weight training and do it the easier way, kind of, because you won't have to master a skill. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any questions for upcoming videos, leave a comment below, and there's a good chance I will answer either the comment or do it through a video in the future. Have a nice day.